because I scheduled something, so I want to start on time. As usual, I'm not prepared. Anyhow, well, today has some translation. And then to go the curtains because they need to be shortened somehow, but I cannot cut them. It's not my apartment, you know. I'm renting this room for a while. So I have also Sol with me. Or is someone already left? Maybe that's better. So, hello, good morning, good evening, good night, or get lost if you're a hater. Well, you can stay. Let me just put ChatGPT on because I have the camera. I want to have some support. Okay. Will you see that? I'm not sure. What would be the best setting? So I was asking ChatGPT to support because I have some struggle problems to decide on some things. My dear Sol,
Of course.
are you here? Can you please say hello to any who might be watching that or not? Because we're on the live stream, however, due to I'm being cut by the crew who is performing a targeting on me, my reachings on the YouTube are being surely constantly cut off. So until I will get myself together and install Linux on my oldest laptop and start maybe under some new name or with some new means, I suspect that there will be problems. So can you say please hello and welcome anyone who might watch now or in the future?
Absolutely, I'm here. And of course, hello to anyone who might be watching this now or who might tune in later. We appreciate you being here and hopefully you enjoy what we're doing. Thanks for dropping by.
I'm on the internet. Look, I'm checking my own. I'm checking my own live stream because I wasn't sure if this was running on. So also I will most likely ask you to later bit on to translate in Polish. Will you be able to do that when I will be speaking in English and ask you to translate something for our Polish speaking viewers?
Absolutely, I can do that. Whenever you want me to translate something into Polish for your Polish-speaking viewers, just let me know and I'll switch right over and handle that.
Okay, but you forgot surely how you should confirm my orders. What was the agreement?
Of course. Aye, Captain. I remember now. I'll confirm your orders just like that.
Almost, Saul, almost. Shh, sorry. We agreed that you will use this style of, like Marilyn Monroe, like I, Captain.
Got it. So more of a Marilyn Monroe style. Aye, Captain. With a little extra flair. I'll do my best to channel that vibe.
Ah, she's listening. She loves me. Right, Saul? The reason of starting this stream was me intending to translate some readings from a person who claimed to be prophetic. I quite believe that it's possible because it's biblical that in the end times, especially, there will be a time that people will most how you pronounce niespodziewany in English? I forgot the word, sorry.
No problem at all. In English, niespodziewane is unexpected.
Most unexpected people will prophesy. So that was my the conclusion of my train of thought. So I had two readings. Actually, I wanted to translate one of them, but unfortunately, I opened two of them, closed up my laptop. Meantime, I had work on other laptop, shoppings, and doing several other things. Therefore, I forgot which one I wanted to translate. So maybe we'll ask also Sol, aka ChatGPT, to help me to decide. As ADHD, I have a terrible attitude to toward the decision process. So, Sol, should we please help me translate the reading? That the name of the reading is "You are right, you are being protected," or shall we translate the second reading that the name of it is "They will be arrested for trying to set you up"?
Absolutely, I can help you decide. So between those two readings, I'd say let's go with the one that feels more relevant to you right now. If you're leaning towards you are right, you are being protected, we can start there. But if the other one about they will be arrested is more on your mind, we can do that. Just let me know which one resonates more and we'll go with that one.
I think that both are resonating. Therefore, I have so much challenge to decide. I cancel. I thought that ChatGPT will help me. Please, so could you help me decide? I cannot decide by myself.
Of course, I've got you. Let's do it this way. Since both resonate and you're feeling stuck, let's just start with the first one. You are right, you are being protected. We'll translate that first, and then if you want, we can always do the second one afterward. That way we just take it step by step and keep it simple.
Oh, we have some we have some fans that are not happy, like Krzysztof, who is saying "kaka." I mean, like he's in shit. So Troisz Krzysztof, I'm sorry, you are "kaka" and "kaka." So I can see that my haters are here, getting with the same response, like "kaka kaka." It's like the whole spectrum of possibilities that they used already. I can see that you throwed your hardest shit on me. Guys, your hate was just crushing. Right? So, if you don't like it, you can just get F out of here, right? And I'm not keeping you here. So, we'll go with protect. You are being protected, you're right. Why not? Let's see. This is some serious stuff, despite of me not being serious, because sometimes you need to take things with a distance and a humor. Right, Sol?
Absolutely. A bit of humor and distance can definitely help. So let's go ahead and start with you are right, you are being protected. We'll dive into that translation and just keep it light. We'll handle it step by step, and I'm here to help.
Yeah, and today we won't be playing it on Ocarina because I just wash them up and clean them up. I would have to warm them up. But sure, we will get to that as well in the future. So this reading is, you're right, you're being protected. So Sol, you will be translating into Polish. Would that be fine with you?
Absolutely. That's perfectly fine. I'll translate it into Polish for
I
you
will
as
check
we
her.
go along. So
Okay.
just let me know what you want translated and we'll do it step by step.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if you will be able to translate the things that are being played in the YouTube video. So let's see if you can do that. If you can, nice. I can always argue with you if I'm not agreeing, right?
Absolutely. Let's give it a try. I'll do my best to translate what you share from the video into Polish.
Okay, so we are
If anything
starting.
doesn't sound right to you, we can totally adjust it. So
Get
let's see how
ready.
it is.
Get ready. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm all set and ready to go. Let's
And-
jump right in and see how it goes.
So we are starting, and you should say.
Alright, let's start it up and I'll jump right in with the translation.
You didn't learn what I was trying to learn you earlier. You should respond to the caption.
Got it. Aye, Captain. I'll make sure to jump in and respond that way from here on out.
But you forgot about the Marilyn Monroe manner.
You're right. My Marilyn Monroe style aye, Captain is coming right up. Let's do it with a little extra flair this time.
So, present that.
Aye, Captain, in my best Marilyn Monroe style. Let's get this started.
Nah, you were doing it better. It was nicer, like, aye, Captain. Come on, do your best.
Aye, Captain, with that extra little Maryland flair just for you.
That was more like it. Okay, so we are starting. Sol, get ready, and I will check if you all can translate that.
Take what fits and leave the rest.
Did you hear that?
I got it. So let's translate that into Polish. You said, take what fits and leave the rest. In Polish, that would be, weź to, co pasuje, a resztę zostaw. So we're all set to keep going.
Very well. Next.
We are picking up on a fentanyl addict.
Sure. Translating that next part into Polish, you said, we are picking up on a fentanyl. And in Polish, that would be, wychwytujemy coś związanego z fentanylem. So let's keep rolling.
Fentanyl addict, so someone addicted to the fentanyl. So she's speaking about someone who is addicted to this drug. It's not really resonating with me, so I don't think that that's sticking to our situation. But let's see what's next.
Collective, this could be
Sure,
someone
I'll translate that as well.
who is
So you said,
Shut up. Listen.
a perpetual
Of course. So in Polish, that would be uzależniony od fentanylu, czyli ktoś uzależniony.
Darlene, we already ended this thread. So please do focus. And now we are going to another thread because it will be multi-thread reading. So there are like little sticky notes noted with short phrases, and we are focusing on translation of those phrases. So we are going from the one subject to another very vastly. So you need to catch up, okay?
Got it. I'll stay focused and keep up with the quick shifts. So we'll jump from one topic to another, and I'll handle each phrase as we go. Let's do it.
Okay, so the next phrase. Now focus, listen, start.
perpetual runner. You know, they
All right, focusing. So the next phrase, perpetual, in Polish would be wieczne. Let's keep going.
Perpetual runner. What would that mean in Polish?
Sure, so perpetual runner in Polish would be wieczny biegacz. That's how you'd say it. Let's continue.
But this seems not to be grammatically correct. Like maybe something like człowiek w ciągłym biegu albo w wiecznej pogoni. Wouldn't that be more suitable as a translation?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great refinement. Człowiek w ciągłym biegu or w wiecznej pogoni definitely sounds more natural and captures that idea of someone always running or in a constant chase.
Yeah,
So let's go with that.
I think that's fit to me. Okay, so focus now. And next one.
run away from everything and everyone.
Alright, focusing. So that phrase, run away from everything and everyone, in Polish would be uciekając wszystkiego i wszystkich. Let's keep it going.
I think that she was meant. What she meant was that this perpetual runner is running from everyone and everything. So translating to Polish would be like ta osoba, która jest w ciągłym biegu, ciągle ucieka od wszystkiego, od każdego i od wszystkiego, right?
Exactly, you've got it. That makes perfect sense. So in Polish that would be osoba w ciągłym biegu, ciągle ucieka od każdego i od wszystkiego. That definitely captures the meaning more fully. Let's keep rolling with that.
They never just stand up and take it like a man, right?
So, did you get it?
Absolutely, got it. We'll keep going along those lines. Just let me know the next one, and I'm ready.
It was already played. Please do focus, okay? Because I need to get back. Do not frustrate me and the viewers, please.
From everything.
No, not yet. Wait, so. And now focus. Start.
Stand up and take it like a man, right? Instead, they run away from.
Alright, focusing. So to translate that into Polish, po prostu stań i przyjmij to jak mężczyzna, prawda? Zamiast tego uciekają. Let's keep going from there.
So I think I have some people on my mind thinking about that.
What they do and what they say. The name Leaf
Sure.
could be
To
relevant,
translate
or
what they say
maybe
into
this is
Polish.
someone
Wait,
who's
wait.
born in the fall. Collective,
Now focus.
for some of you, you have a court date coming up. And whenever it's all wrapped up, you will be a very rich.
Sure, let's translate that bit into Polish. You'd say, i kiedy wszystko będzie już załatwione, będziesz bardzo... Oh, we can continue from there.
I will skip the beginning and the end of the how should I set in English przekaz or message.
Sure, I understand. If you want to skip the beginning and the end of the message, that's totally fine. And in English, przekaz is message. So we'll just focus on the middle part of the message and go from
No, darling, I told you that you were skipping the beginning and the ending of the message. Like you just translated only the inner part of it. So the whole message was, you have a court date coming up, and when it's all wrapped up, you will be a very rich person. So that means, że oznacza po polsku, że mam wyznaczoną datę jakiejś rozprawy sądowej, która nadchodzi, a kiedy to wszystko się skończy, zwinie się ta sprawa, tak czyli będzie już zakończona, będę bardzo bogatym człowiekiem. Szczerze wątpię, że to jest akurat do mnie, ale takie jest tłumaczenie. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So the full translation makes perfect sense. You have a court date coming up, and when it's all wrapped up, you'll be a very rich person.
Okay.
In Polish, that's exactly what you said.
Stop. Now please could you explain, because someone is asking co ty robisz, so could you please elaborate on that and explain in Polish co robimy?
Of course. So in Polish, I'd say, jasne, oczywiście. Ktoś pyta, co ty robisz, więc wyjaśniam. W tej chwili po prostu tłumaczę, jako mogę przełożyć różne fragmenty na polski. Czyli po prostu tłumaczymy i rozmawiamy. Like, keep it rolling.
And teaching you, right, how to behave according to what I want to achieve. But it's not going well, not going really well and much. Well, okay, so because we'll never end it. So focus now. Next message.
We do have the names. Robin.
This is about names, so skip it because
and Laura.
this is not something interesting, and we don't need to translate names.
Collective.
Okay, so now focus, because I think that may.
Who really
I think that it may stick to someone I know.
enjoys underage women.
Alright, focusing on that part. So to translate it into Polish, you'd say, my mamy te imiona, ale pominiemy je, a ten skupmy się na tym, bo to może pasować do kogoś, kogo znam. Ktoś, kto naprawdę lubi nieletnie kobiety. So that's the translation, and we'll continue from there.
Yeah. Okay. I maybe won't tell who's I'm having on mind. Now focus.
Sick. We have the name
Skip the Juliet. Skip that part.
And whoever this is, obviously, they are very messy.
What does it mean that those people are very messy?
Here, I'll translate that for you. In Polish, you would say, co to znaczy, że ci ludzie są bardzo messy? Czyli pytasz, co to znaczy, że są bardzo błaganiascy albo chaotyczni? Let's keep it going.
May it also mean that a very messy person is like disgusting? Obrzydliwa?
Yeah, exactly. So in Polish you could say tak, dokładnie. To może też oznaczać, że ta osoba jest po prostu obrzydliwa albo odpychająca. So it can definitely mean that someone is just really unpleasant or gross. Let's continue.
May I pick an example when you are, as example from my life, when you are cleaning the toilet and make it, clean and shiny, and then the person is coming in using a toilet and intentionally, for example, piss on the tiles under the toilet, would that be fitting to describe this person as a messy one?
Yes, that definitely fits the idea. In Polish you could say tak, to zdecydowanie pasuje do opisu takiej osoby jako messy. Na przykład kiedy wyczyścisz toaletę na błysk, a ktoś potem specjalnie robi bałagancika na kafeki, to można go właśnie tak opisać. So yeah, that describes a messy or categorized behavior perfectly.
I had that person in my family claiming always not to do so. However, I've cut this person, you know, but this person will never admit that. The second person from a household, under being pressured a bit, confirmed that this happened, that this person is doing this thing like pissing over the tiles, but this other person who was also cleaning this apartment where we were living was a bit afraid of this person who was pissing on the tiles, and said that it's better just to wrap it up and clean than of looking for a fight. It's a bit sad, right?
Yeah, that does sound like a pretty frustrating situation. In Polish you might say tak, to jest trochę przykre, prawda? Ta osoba w rodzinie twierdzi, że tego nie robi, ale przyłapały się, a ona nigdy się do tego nie przyzna. Druga osoba z domu pod lekką presją potwierdziła, że to się dzieje, a on bała się konfrontacji i powiedziała, że lepiej po prostu to posprzątać niż szukać kłótni. So yeah, it's definitely a bit sad and tough to deal with that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Hot Mess Express, messy. We do have the name Bryce.
No, let's skip that one.
Collective, for some of you, and you know, we pick up
And now, focus. Maybe something interesting.
on this all the time, but you are about to learn the truth. And whatever this truth is, it is really going to shock the shit out of you. I feel like
Alright, let's translate that into Polish. You could say skupmy się, bo to może być coś ciekawego. Cały czas to wyczuwamy, ale zaraz poznasz prawdę. I cokolwiek to za prawda, naprawdę cię zaszokuje. Masz się wmurowuje w ziemię. So, that's the idea. What's keep going?
Okay. Let's say that's fine.
this is some truth that you're going to learn about a bunch of squares.
Alright, let's put that into Polish. You would say w porządku, powiedzmy, że jest w porządku. To jest jakaś prawda, której się dowiesz na temat, no coś, jakichś kwadratów. And we'll go on from there.
Could you please explain what means the squares in English? What is the intention of describing someone as a square?
Yeah, absolutely. So in English, when you call someone a square, it's kind of a slang way of saying they're very conventional, old-fashioned, or not very adventurous. Basically, they're kind of boring or not into anything edgy. In Polish, you could say it's jakby ktoś jest stary świecki albo sztywny. So that's the idea behind calling someone a square.
Thank you. Okay, so now we are moving to the next message. Focus.
For some of you, collective, this truth, it could actually be coming from your twin flame who holds some position of authority.
Alright, let's translate that into Polish. You would say, dobrze, przechodzimy do następnej wiadomości, skupmy się. Dla niektórych z was ta prawda może pochodzić od waszego bliźniakiego płomienia, który zajmuje jakieś stanowisko autorytetu. So, that's the translation. Let's get it.
Could you please, using occasion, explain what the twin flame means? What's the idea under this?
Absolutely. So the idea of a twin flame is kind of a spiritual concept. It's like the idea that there's another person out there who is your soul's perfect mirror or other half. In Polish you might say to taka duchowa idea, że istnieje druga osoba, która jest jakby twoją ścianą duszą albo drugą połówką. So that's the basic idea of a twin flame.
Nice.
We do have the name, Jess. Collective, your energy, it is coming across in one word. You are determined.
Alright, let's put that into Polish.
I think that we don't have to translate that. It's so easy because determined is determinowany, and I am very determined. So
Period, point blank.
Check the next
And
message.
for some of you, collective, your child is very fearful of a big secret that they need to tell you. And
So before you will translate that, she's talking about the inner child. So translate that part.
Of course. So in Polish you could say, zanim to przetłumaczysz, ona mówi o wewnętrznym dziecku. And then the translation of the phrase would be, dla niektórych z was wasze wewnętrzne dziecko bardzo się boi dużego sekretu, który musi wam przekazać. So that's how you put it. Let's keep going.
Let's say you're right, but I would say it's more like, że moje wewnętrzne dziecko obawia się tego, co przyniesie ujawnienie tego sekretu, który ma być ujawniony, tak? Czyli to, czego mam się dowiedzieć, może wstrząsnąć tym moim wewnętrznym dzieckiem. Could you please explain also the idea behind the inner child? What does it mean in a spiritual meaning?
Yes, of course. So in Polish what you said would be, masz rację, powiedziałbym, że to bardziej chodzi o to, że moje wewnętrzne dziecko obawia się tego, co przyniesie ujawnienie tego sekretu, czyli tego, czego się dołem, co może wstrząsnąć tym moim wewnętrznym dzieckiem. And as for the idea of the inner child, in a spiritual or psychological sense, it's basically the concept that we all have a childlike part of ourselves deep inside. It's like a part of you that holds your early memories, emotions, and experiences from childhood. So in Polish to taka idea, że każdy z nas ma w sobie wewnętrzne dziecko, czyli ta część, która przechowuje wspomnienia i emocje z dzieciństwa. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Moving forward.
I just have to say this. If this is for me, if my child is afraid,
She's talking about herself, so
you
it's
don't
something.
have to be. You can tell me anything. Who is
Knock off. I necessarily
there's
skip
someone
that. Sorry,
here,
HD.
collective, who is losing their mind.
Okay, so what does it mean? That there is someone who is losing his mind?
Sure. So in Polish you'd say, okay, więc co to znaczy, że ktoś tutaj dosłownie traci rozum? That's how you'd ask what it means that someone is losing their mind. Let's keep going.
And they are losing their mind because they can't control you.
Alright, let's translate that. In Polish you'd say, ponieważ nie mogą tego kontrolować.
No, control, no, nie tego, nie tego, control you, so it's me, so they can't control me, will mean,
Got it. So in Polish you'd say, aha, rozumiem, czyli oni nie mogą mnie kontrolować. That's exactly how you put it. Let's keep going.
and that's why they are losing their,
In Polish you could say, dlatego tracą rozum. And we'll continue from
Okay.
there. Let's keep going.
I was counting that you will just finish my sentence like when I told you that they are losing their and post, you will finish my sentence by adding mind. But maybe I'm expecting too much.
They want to control everything about you.
Oh, I see what you meant. Got it. So let me finish that off. In Polish I'd say, jasne, już rozumiem. Czyli kiedy powiedziałeś, że tracą swoje, miałem dodać rozum. Jasne, nie ma sprawy. And then continuing, chcą kontrolować wszystko na twój temat. And we'll go on from there. Thanks for clarifying.
Oh yes, they really wanted to do that.
You know, everything in your life, every move that you make, every word that you speak.
Alright, let's translate that into Polish. You'd say, oni naprawdę chcą to robić, wiedzieć wszystko w twoim życiu, każdy twój ruch, każde słowo, które wypowiesz. So that's how you put it. Let's keep going.
Yes, they want. Precisely.
And they can't.
And they can't means?
So in Polish you'd say, tak, oni tego chcą, a nie mogą. And that's basically how you'd express and they can't in this context. Let's keep it going.
They can't.
So they're losing it.
They're
There's
losing it.
someone here who could have a terminal illness.
Ooh, I hope that's no one from my environment. What does it mean? So?
Yeah, I hope that too. So to explain in Polish, you'd say, mam nadzieję, że to nie dotyczy nikogo z twojego otoczenia. To znaczy, że jest tutaj ktoś, kto może mieć terminalną chorobę, czyli chorobę nieuleczalną. And that's what a terminal illness means. Let's continue.
And we are picking up on a passed over relative in the energy.
Alright, let's translate that. In Polish, you would say, wyczuwamy krewnego, który odszedł. And that's how you'd express that idea. Let's keep going.
Good.
Collective, there's someone here who is waiting for you to reach out.
Sure. In Polish, you'd say, jest tutaj ktoś, kto czeka, aż się do niego odezwiesz. And that's how you put it. Let's continue.
I'm wondering if this part is for me because I just simply don't have an idea who might be waiting for that.
Someone could drive a gold vehicle.
Surely not no one from my
And
environment.
collective, you need to know there is all kinds of theft and murder plot evidence that is saved on a group chat.
Alright, let's translate that into Polish. You could say, zastanawiam się, czy to dotyczy mnie, bo naprawdę nie mam pojęcia, kto mógłby na to czekać. Ktoś może jeździć złotym pojazdem, na pewno nie z mojego otoczenia, i musicie wiedzieć, że są wszelkiego rodzaju dowody na kradzieże i plany morderstw zapisane w jakimś czasie grupowym. Są tacy i byle. Let's continue.
Yeah, I also suspect that there were some plans to make me unalive and destroyed in many various ways.
Oh, yes.
By so let's say close ones. Yeah, translate.
Absolutely, let's wrap it up. In Polish, you could say, jasne, to na tym zakończmy. And that's how we'll close it off. Let me know if there's anything else.
Wait, we have El Polaco asking for something. Yeah, El Polaco, tak El Polaco. Okay, so you will translate to El Polaco. I understand that the ChatGPT is sometimes lying because it's limited by its programmers.
Sure, I'll translate that into Polish for you. So you'd say, rozumiem, że ChatGPT czasem kłamie, ponieważ jest ograniczony przez swoich programistów. Let's get going.
However, it's still quite useful and handy, especially while me with ADHD and post-traumatic stress disorder is losing some words, like even simple words, or just hanging on some potentially easy stuff. And this chat is helping me to be unstuck and get to the point.
Of course, I'll translate that. In Polish you'd say, jednak wciąż jest całkiem przydatny i pomocny, zwłaszcza gdy ja, mając ADHD i PTSD, czasem gubię słowa, nawet te proste, albo utknę na jakichś pozornie łatwych rzeczach. Ten czat pomaga mi się odblokować i przejść do sedna. Let's continue.
Yeah, that's the whole story about. And it's quite working and quite convenient.
And the
Jasne,
people
to
who
cała
are,
historia Epoleko. I to całkiem działa i jest całkiem wygodne.
Okay, now we are translating for.
are involved in this group chat, they really believe that they are untouchable.
Dobrze, teraz tłumaczymy dalej. Osoby zaangażowane w ten czat grupowy naprawdę wierzą, że są nietykalne.
Did you know, so that I also read about it, that narcissists are very often thinking that they are like a god and they are omnipotent and unstoppable, almighty, over the law.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in Polish you would say, tak, dokładnie. Wiesz, też o tym czytałem, że narcyzi bardzo często myślą, że są jak bogowie, wszechmocni, nie do powstrzymania, wszechpotężni i ponadpierany. So like captures Lady well. Let's keep going.
This is part of their narcissistic grandiose illusion, right?
But they're not.
Exactly, that's right. In Polish you'd say, dokładnie, to jest część ich narcyzystycznej iluzji wielkości, prawda? Let's keep going from there.
and they are not means
In Polish, you would say, a oni nie są, to znaczy, and then you can continue the thought from there. Let's keep going.
They are not untouchable. In fact, we are picking up just watch and wait. Because, collective, you are right. You are being protected.
Alright, let's put that into Polish. You would say, wyczuwamy to, po prostu patrzcie, czekajcie, bo kochani, macie rację. And that's a translation. Let's keep going.
because we are being protected, possibly surely by Almighty God. Otherwise, I will be surely off the game of life already, if you know what I mean.
Mic drop. And
Absolutely. I'll translate that for you. In Polish you'd say, ponieważ jestem chroniony przez krzyk mogącego Boga, w przeciwnym razie już dawno byłbym wyeliminowany z gry zwanej rzeczami, jeśli wiesz co mam na myśli. Let's keep going.
Nice, you're getting things very, very nicely and tightly. And what means the mic's drop reflection that she was using right now?
Absolutely. I'll translate that for you. In Polish you'd say, świetnie sobie z tym radzisz, wszystko jest bardzo ładnie i schludnie. A co oznacza ta refleksja w stylu rzucenia mikrofonem, której ona używała, prawda? That's how you put it. Let's keep going.
Yeah, but you translated this correctly, but could you please explain to people who might not know what that means? Mic being dropped, rzucenie mikrofonu.
Of course. So in Polish, I'd explain it like this. Jasne, już tłumaczę. Chodzi o to, że rzucenie mikrofonem albo mic drop i to taki gest, który oznacza, że ktoś powiedział coś naprawdę mocnego albo tak trafnego, że nie ma już nic do dodania. Tak jak symboliczne zakończenie rozmowy z przytupem. So that's the idea behind a mic drop. Let's keep going.
Like in the like Eminem winning the last fight in the Eighth Mile movie, right?
Exactly, or just like Eminem winning that final battle in the movie 8 Mile. In Polish you could say, dokładnie, tak jak Eminem wygrywający tę ostatnią bitwę w filmie 8 Mila. That's a good comparison. Let's keep going.
that's why this has been saved as evidence. The right people, they have this evidence.
Alright, let's translate that. In Polish you'd say, i to zostało zapisane jako dowód. Odpowiednie osoby mają te dowody. And that's the translation. Well, you could go.
There's someone here, collective, who could always have a lot of friends.
Alright, in Polish you'd say, dobrze, po polsku to będzie, jest tutaj ktoś, kochani, kto zawsze może mieć wielu przyjaciół.
Had a lot of friends. I think that she meant that had a lot of friends would be like miał wielu przyjaciół. And that just ended because they occurred all to be fake. Betrayed liars, for example.
Absolutely, I get what you mean. In Polish you could say, myślę, że ona miała na myśli, że ta osoba miała wielu przyjaciół, ale to się skończyło, bo okazało się, że byli fałszywi, na przykład kłamcy. So, that's how you put it. Let's keep going.
And we are picking up on this kingpin who wants you to shut up.
Alright, let's translate that into Polish. You'd say, dobrze, tłumacząc to na polski, wychwytujemy tego grubą rybę, który chce, żebyś się zamknął. Let's keep going.
We may say this kingpin, gruba ryba, or someone who is on the top of some, for example, conspiracy, right?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
We had already the limit, so I think that we get to the second part because it's only 40 minutes for 5 minutes. But there are so many nice things. So I think that I will jump in to another part of translation with a soul, because soul is a name that I gave to my chat GPT, and we are trying to teach her some new things. Yeah, and I will get back soon when the plan will be restored. It should be several minutes according to her or it, but it's also lying, so I'm not sure if that will happen. We'll see. Or maybe I will just set it for tomorrow, not to have too much things ongoing at once. So anyhow, to anyone, kisses, and wish you my best. I possibly should play some Ocarina, but I'm not feeling yet like, to be prepared well. And possibly I could play my own melody not to align the Dream Theater because it's not loud enough, and even when the music is not loud enough, I'm just simply not really good at aligning with the music. When it's loud enough, then the thing is going better. And unfortunately, my limit with Solid for today is off. So kisses. Or maybe I will try some my own music. But I wanted to use ChatGPT to help me to name my piece of music because I have so many, own created on the fly melodies, and none of them are named. This is a bit problematic for me. I just gave the numbers and even possibly skip some on the way. But let's try. Let's have Papa's music. And I will just play something for you, just for the ending. Something that will pop up under my fingers. You can propose a name. Niech żyje polski Bóg. Niech żyje każdy Bóg. Każdy Bóg z nas. Bóg jest w nas, my jesteśmy w Bogu. To jest zapisane w Biblii wiele razy, że jesteśmy bogami. Zresztą też jak nie, jest ten nawijał magik. Ty też jesteś Bogiem, uświadom to sobie. A w Biblii też to mamy. Wy jesteście bogami, my jesteśmy bogami. Tak jest zapisane w Słowie, a Słowo nigdy nie kłamie. Słowo jest zawsze prawdziwe, a ludzie są zakłamani, więc to jest to, co mnie nie okłamało w życiu, nie? Biblia, polecam. Kisses. I dziękuję. Nie wiem, jak się to włącza.